Hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to the Board Game Garden and welcome to my first ever solo Sunday vlog, which I'm getting back into vlogging. I did a lot of vlogging in Japan and I really want to start getting back into vlogging more. If you guys do not know, I had another YouTube channel called Jenna Rose where I did pretty much daily vlogging for many years, and I stopped and I really want to get back into it, and I figured why not bring those two things together and kind of do a vlog series here on the Board Game Garden. I really enjoy vlogs. They are some of my favorite videos to film, and I've really been wanting to get back into a lot of solo gaming, so I figured why not make a series where I just solo gamed and had a cozy day. So you guys can kind of see my solo Sunday, and then maybe I play some solo games that I've been really wanting to play and then give you guys my first impressions on them. So that is what I'm hoping to do in the future. This is not one of those videos, or it is, but it's a intro to it, I guess. So this is going to be the first solo Sunday vlog that I'm going to be doing, and I'm very excited for it. So I'm not going to be playing any solo games today, but I am going to be just going through the collection. I'm going to be reorganizing a little bit, giving you guys a few different life updates and stuff like that. Also showing you my new pink hair, which it kind of looks red, but it is definitely a hot pink color. And I'm sure that once it starts fading too, it's going to start looking even more red because the blonde that I have underneath is very warm. So there's going to be more warmth coming through as it fades. But yeah, I just wanted to do something fun with my hair while it was still light because I have very natural dark brown hair, and I've been considering going back to dark hair, but before I did that, I kind of wanted to do something fun. I think eventually I might do some sort of red or orange color as well before I go dark again. But anyways, yeah, let's stand up. I'm going to quickly show you guys my board game room right now. I have a lot of stacks of board games on the floor that I want to get off the floor. And I was going to do some calling in this video, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't want to force myself to call games that I don't actually want to call. I really enjoy having these board games, and I don't really feel like there's a lot of board games in the collection right now that I just dislike and don't want in the collection. And an exciting thing, which I will show you guys a little bit, it's actually half exciting and half sad at the same time. I actually posted over on my Instagram about this. Basically, I have a small business called Planning Roses. I've owned Planning Roses since 2015. I opened November 2nd of 2015, and I told myself this year if I didn't get back into running Planning Roses, because for the past year and a bit, it's kind of been pushed off to the side, and I told myself if I didn't get back into fully running it by its 9th anniversary, which was this last November 2nd, then I was going to say goodbye to that kind of chapter of my life, say goodbye to Planning Roses, and actually fully shut it down and try to get rid of the rest of the stock that I have. If you guys do not know, Planning Roses is a stationery planner company. It started out as a sticker making company that I started. I made stickers, I designed stickers for planners and journals and scrapbooks and stuff like that. And I absolutely loved it. I worked so hard on this business for so long. It was a huge part of my life from 2015 till the pandemic. And then unfortunately, the pandemic did hit the planner community pretty hard because obviously the world kind of shut down and nobody really had anything to plan in their planners anymore. So that's when I really saw a hit to the business. And then since then, it's kind of just been a slow decline, and the passion and drive that I had for it slowly declined as well. And then in that time, I did discover board games as well, and my love for board games skyrocketed. So yeah, I've decided now that I am closing Planning Roses, which makes me really sad, and it hit me pretty hard the other day and I got pretty emotional about it, so I don't want to get emotional again about it, but just saying goodbye to something that was such a big part of your life for so long that you have so many memories of, is really hard, even though like I haven't really been working on it for the past year or so. It's still extremely hard to actually say those words out loud and be like, I am shutting down a business that I worked so hard on and loved for so long. Apologies, I just got a text message. But yes, it has been hard, but if you guys are interested, I do have a sale going on right now over on Planning Roses. I will put the Planning Roses link in the description box if you guys want to go and check it out. I'm having a huge sale right now with 70% off of everything. It's kind of just like a sale to get rid of the remaining stock that I have. So if you guys are interested, I have some planners for sale. I designed an undated planner in 2020 and 2021, or it might have been, no, it was definitely 2020 and 2021, which unfortunately just ended up being really bad years to drop a planner, but thankfully they are undated, so you can use them at any time. You can pick them up and start using them and then stop using them, then start to use them again. So I am very thankful that I designed an undated planner and I didn't design a dated planner, because that would have been a lot harder to, or it would have been impossible to get rid of stock, because they would be planners that were outdated. So yes, if you guys want to go check those out, I have planners, I have, what else do I have? I have notepads, and then I have some vinyl stickers as well. So definitely go and check it out. Support if you'd like, if you guys are interested in that sort of thing. But yes, I will show you guys my office once those planners and all of the products are, you know, sold, or I have donated them or anything like that. I'm actually going to have extra space in my office that I'm going to expand the board game garden into. So I want to show you guys that. And yeah, I've been talking for far too long, but I did want to give you guys a quick little update on that and just what's going on with Planning Roses, my past endeavors, and then now moving into obviously the board game garden, which is my current endeavor. So yes, anyways, let's get into this video. Let me show you guys what I'm working with here in the board game room. We're going to tidy up, do some things here, and then I will show you guys my office as well, and maybe talk about some future plans that I have. All right, so here is the board game garden studio right now, or just our board game room. Apologies if the audio is weird. I did switch around my mic to face where I am now behind the camera, but it's a lot closer than it normally is when I'm filming on the other side, so apologies. But yeah, you guys can see that I have, these are all of my unplayed games. I also have a few things on the floor. I just came back from a board game day yesterday, and then these are all of my unplayed games here. I have some games here. A few of them are unplayed, a few of them are played. I have a bunch of board games over there that I need to figure out what to do with. But overall, like, it's not actually that bad. It's pretty organized and pretty good. I've been stacking some games up top, but yeah, I really just need to, one thing, unpack these board games. I do want to quickly kind of reorganize my unplayed game shelf here. I need to kind of figure out what to do with those games over there and the games on the table. I do actually have a few packages coming tomorrow as well, so we'll see when those come, and I might show you when those show up. But yeah, we just need to kind of figure out what we're doing here, reorganize a little bit, and then I might actually go through and pick out some games that I really want to play solo within the next coming weeks, and then I will try to learn those, and then those will be the games that I'll play in one of these future solo Sunday vlogs. So yeah, let's do it. Oh my god! Ouch! Oh my goodness, my legs are so sore because I took a heels dancing class on Friday. It is currently Sunday right now, obviously, and I cannot walk very well. I cannot bend my legs very well. Yeah. Safe to say, when you're dancing in heels, you are using muscles that you do not use very often, or clearly I do not use very often, because I am so sore. And yeah, I hopefully can walk within the next coming days. But anyways, it was a good, fun dance class, but very much sore now. I do have this here, which is Storyfold Wild Woods. I am going to be doing a live stream on this this week coming up, so I do have to keep that somewhere. I already know how to play it. I've played it a few times. I've played like the prologue, and then I'll be going through the chapter 1 story in the live stream. But yeah, like I said, I did go to a board game day yesterday, and we actually gamed for, I think it was like 11 or 12 hours, and we only played 3 games. We only played 3 games. The first game that we played was White Castle with the Matcha expansion, which I really enjoy the White Castle. I have the White Castle. I haven't purchased the Matcha expansion yet, but I really want it. I really enjoyed it yesterday when we played it. And then the other game that we played, which this is probably why we weren't able to play too many games, because we played Civolution, which I learned it, I taught it, which I feel like I did a pretty good job at teaching it. It is a pretty insane game. There is a lot going on in this game. There is a lot of setup in this game. Granted, when I got to my friend's house, I realized that I didn't punch Civolution, so we all had to punch the game together. We all had to like put the little sticky things on the boards because when you get Civolution, you have to put these double-sided sticky things on the boards so that they are like double layered and they don't like unfold, if that makes sense. So we had to do that. We had to set up the game, which the setup of the game is pretty hefty as well. So unboxing it as well as setting it up probably took like an hour, maybe slightly less than an hour. And then I had to teach it, which probably took half an hour ish, and then we played it. And then after all was said and done, it took us like probably 5 hours to play, and then we had to clean it up as well. So we ended up playing it. My first impressions, this game is so good. It is a very long game, so prepare yourself for that. There is a lot of decisions in the game. There are so many different places that you can go and place 2 dice in order to do an action. So there's a lot of decision space, and I feel like that leads to a lot of AP and a lot of things like you need to do this, to do this, to do this. It's not insanely procedural because I typically don't love super procedural games where you have to do things in a specific order, but there is like many things that you can do, and all of the things that you can do need you to do something first kind of thing. So yes, there's a lot of decision space. It's very AP prone, but oh my goodness, I absolutely loved it. There are so many like goals that you're going for, and it kind of gave me the vibe of if Castles of Burgundy and Age of Innovation had a baby. So if you've ever played Terra Mystica, Age of Innovation is very similar to Terra Mystica. I've never played Terra Mystica or Gaia Project, but to me this game feels like if the Castles of Burgundy and Age of Innovation had a baby. So I really enjoyed Age of Innovation, and I obviously absolutely love Castles of Burgundy because that is my favorite game of all time. This is a Stefan Feld game, so it makes sense that it's very similar to Castles of Burgundy, but it's like Castles of Burgundy times like 100. So yes, and there's a little bit more of like the exploring and kind of going out onto the map and placing the people, which I will say that part of the game is not like a thing that I absolutely love. Basically, you're placing your different people onto the map into these different terrains in order to then exploit that land. I think this might be, is this a 4X game? I think it might possibly be a 4X, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't play a lot of 4X games, or I don't even know if I've played any 4X games. But yes, I don't love that part of the game where you're placing out the people and then you have to like migrate to the different lands and then like get the different resources. I'm okay with that. I like the resource collection of it, but having to also feed your people was not one of my favorite parts, but I really enjoyed the puzzle of, you know, rolling your dice and then using those dice to do different actions, playing down cards. I haven't even gotten into the card part of it. But you're making like rows and columns out of cards in order to score points in the rows, and each of the cards are going to give you automatic effect and ongoing abilities. So there's also a little bit of that like tableau building in there as well. And then, like I said, there's a ton of like goals that you're going for. You're trying to like get the resources and features for your different cards to play those down. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this one again. Even though we played this for 5 hours, all of us by the end of it were like, I want to play again. Like, I don't want this to end because we were having like such a good time with it. So I'm really looking forward to playing this one again. I think we've all decided that we want to play it again in the near future because it is such a big game. It'd be good to play it again before we, you know, lose the rules and we like don't remember how to play. So yeah, really looking forward to playing it again, either multiplayer, or I would even love to play this solo because this does have a solo mode. So yeah, overall, really enjoyed it. There are some things that I don't love in the game, just with like the type of games that I enjoy, but overall, I loved it. So yes, that is my first impression of Civolution. It was a big boy. We also played Revenant, which I will have a live stream of this one up too. I've played this once already, and then we played it yesterday as well, because the people that I was playing with yesterday are the ones that I'm live streaming this with, so they really wanted to play it before we actually live streamed it, so they knew what they were, doing in the game. Oh, my legs. Ouch. I'm too old for this. So yeah, we also played Revenant, and then we played, like I said, White Castle, and then we played a game called Milkuro, which is a trick-taking game that I actually picked up in Japan. So that was fun. Okay, so other games that I have in here that we did not play while I was at the game day yesterday. Fuego. This is a new trick-taking game from Keymaster Games that I really want to play. But all of these are needing to go back. I got Hyuga, which is a little card game by Sashi and Sashi that my friend picked up for me. Really excited to play that one. I also have these 3 card games from All Play that I really want to play. I haven't had a chance to play them yet, but we have Panda Panda, we have Rainbow, and we also have Prey. Very excited to play those. I believe Prey is a trick-taking game, Rainbow is a shedding game, and then Panda Panda is possibly a shedding game as well, or it's from the same person that made Nana, so it's maybe just a card game of some sort. So yeah, I got those 3. I also have this one, which this one I'm actually going to put aside to put into my office because I really need to make sure I know this game. This is Sunrise at the Studio from Pencil First Games. This is one of their more recent from their like this size box games like Herbaceous, Floriferous, Sunset Over Water, as well as Delicious. So yeah, I'm actually teaching this one at a teach and play or learn and play at PAX Unplugged. So if you guys are going to PAX Unplugged, I'll probably mention this in my PAX Unplugged video as well, but I will be doing a learn and play of Sunrise at the Studio at PAX Unplugged on Sunday at 1:45 p.m. So if you guys want to come and hang out and learn how to play that one, you can join me then if you're coming to PAX Unplugged. I also have Tree Society, which I really want to play at some point. I also brought Inori, which is another one that I really want to play. Neither of those have a solo mode, so they're games that I like really want to play with people. I also brought Scar Break because I really want to play this one again. This one does have a solo mode, so I might actually learn this one and play it solo at some point. And then, lastly, we have Open Season, which Open Season is one that I really want to play again. I played it at Adam, I think it was Adam, and I really enjoyed it, and I haven't been able to play it since then. It doesn't have a solo mode, so I'm having to find people to play it with, so I'm always bringing it to board game days, hoping that maybe someone wants to play it. But yes, those were all the games in my board game bag. This is a board game bag that I picked up at, I think it was Gen Con last year? Or no, I think it might have actually been PAX Unplugged last year. So I've had this for almost a year. I purchased this myself from PAX Unplugged at the All Play booth, and it is wonderful. And I've been considering getting some fabric paint and painting my board game bag, because I feel like everyone has one of these board game bags, and I really want mine to be unique. So I was thinking about actually picking up some white or black fabric paint and painting some flowers, like the board game garden flowers on here. I think that'd be fun. So that might be a little craft project that I do in the near future. But anyways, let's stand up. Oh, I don't know if I can stand up. And let's put away all of these games. And then figure out where we're going to put all those games over there too, because I have no idea. Until I empty out the shelves in my office, I can't really put these anywhere. Maybe I'll just like put them in my office for now, or I'll just leave them here. But yeah, I don't know. I think we just better need to organize it a little bit. So let's do that, okay? Let's do that. Let's stand up as well. Let's see if I can stand up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Oh, my legs. All right, so I'm currently in my office right now. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys my office before. I might have like shown it briefly in some videos here and there, but this is my office. There is my computer, which actually we'll show you guys in a second because I invested in a new computer. I got a Mac Mini and then I purchased some monitors for my Mac Mini, and I did purchase two 32-inch monitors, which I feel like might be a little bit big, but I am going to get a new desk for it because I feel like I'm probably sitting a little bit too close to them. So I'm going to get a new desk that it's a little bit wider. But yeah, I have plans for this room. You guys can see in the background there are planners. So I have 3 different shelves of planners back there. So once those get cleared out and I, fully say goodbye to Planty Roses. You guys can't see, but there is a Planty Roses like wooden sign on the wall as well and stuff like that. So once that is all cleared out, and this is fully a board game garden office, then I'll be able to figure out what we are doing back there and whatnot. So as of right now, this kind of front section of the office is for the board game garden, and then that kind of table back there kind of splits the board game garden section from the Planty Roses section. So anyways, I have this extra shelf here that I've been putting all of the games that I need to either cover, so games that I'm doing previews on, different prototypes, and then just games that I really want to learn. So I do have a few games already in here that I've been trying to learn, but I just haven't had time. The first one is the Dice Hospital ER emergency roll. So that one I really want to learn at some point. I'm really looking forward to playing this one, which is Tiwanaku. This, I've heard, is like a deduction game that has like kind of a Sudoku feel to it, which I'm a huge fan of Sudoku. So I have that one in here to learn. And then I also had Expeditions from Stonemaier Games because I've been really wanting to play this one solo as well. I played this one multiple times multiplayer and I really enjoy it, but I've been meaning to learn the solo mode for that because I also really want to do a live stream for Expeditions because I feel like it'd be a lot of fun. So these 3 are in here already. I also have this game right here, which is called Catapump. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this is a trick-taking game that I am doing some coverage on early next year. And then lastly here, I have some altered cards. So I have 3 different altered decks. These are just the like card sleeves for them. But I have 3 different altered decks, and then I also have this altered binder here. I have been getting a little bit into Altered, which is a new TCG, and I've never been into a TCG, and when I first played Alter at the beginning of this year, I played it at Canada Plays. I just fell in love with this game, and I played a ton on BGA, and then I started getting some cards. A huge thank you to Asmodee Canada for sending me some Altered goodies. I additionally bought this binder for myself. I also purchased a few additional starter decks because there's one specific deck that I really enjoy. That is the like green deck. I forget what it's called. I think it starts with an M. I could be mistaken, but yes. I will probably be doing a video on Altered at some point because I've just genuinely really been enjoying it. So yes, and the nice thing is that you can actually play it on VGA as well. So anyways, that is everything that is here in the office. Let me actually pick you guys up and show you quickly the office. I'm going to bring this stuff out there and then I'm going to decide what games I want to, ow, that hurt. What games I wanted to bring in here. Like I said, this is where I normally place, you know, prototypes that I'm working on and just games that I'm wanting to learn. So we're gonna bring all the solo games that I want to learn into here and put them here so that I can start learning them for some solo Sunday videos. So yes, let's do that. And again, let's see if I can stand up. Oh boy, ouchie. All right, so here is my office. So back there you have the planting roses set up, and then kind of here in the front you have all the board games. We got my Castles of Burgundy special edition prototype over here. We got a calendar that I haven't used since September. The planting roses stuff back there with the sign that I mentioned, and then all the planners, and then all the printers and cutting machines and the desk set up back there. And then, like I said, I did get a new computer, which the Mac Mini is like just back there in the corner. It's like a super small computer. And then I did purchase 2 monitors, and like I said, they're 32-inch, so I feel like they're a little bit big, but this setup honestly has been amazing for just everyday productivity as well as editing. It has just been absolutely amazing. I spend most of my time sitting here, so it is awesome. I should probably get a new chair. This one is definitely cute, but it is not great for sitting for hours on end, so yes, love these. I also need to fix this wall because it has a bunch of holes and stuff in it. But once, like I said, everything is said and done with all of the planner stuff and this side of the room, once that's all out, I am going to do like a full-on makeover to my office, and I'm hoping to like put some shelves and stuff over here and just make it into like a cozy space because I'm just, you know, a girl that loves a good cozy space. So yes, anyways, like I said, I am going to go grab a few things to put onto these shelves here for learning and stuff like that. So let's go and do that, and also just like overall organize my board game room. right, so I have finally put all of the games here that I'm wanting to learn specifically for solo play. So down at the bottom here, we have Tiwanaku, like I showed you guys before, Dwarf Romantic, Sakura, which I'm super excited about, Juicy Fruits with an expansion there. We have Trekking Through History, which there's not technically a solo mode in the game, but there is a solo mode that I believe the designer actually came out with. So there's like a printable rule set that you can get for that. So I'm going to try that solo. We also have Ironwood from Mind Clash Games that I'm super excited about. I backed Creature Caravan from Red Raven Games, and I got that in the mail a little bit ago, and I've been wanting to try it ever since. So I'm super excited about that, both for solo play and for multiplayer. We have Mercurial, which I've played this one multiplayer, and I really want to play it again, but specifically solo. We have Sunrise at the Studio, Fate Flip, Washed Ashore, Black Sonata, the Ancient Knowledge expansion. I don't have the base game yet, but I do believe that's coming in the mail tomorrow, and the expansion actually adds solo. So recently I've actually played Ancient Knowledge and I've really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to play that one solo and multiplayer again. We also have Next Station Paris, which I think I've played it on BGA, but I have not played it in person yet, so I'm excited for that. We have Newsboys, which I got in Japan. This other game here that I got in Japan that's called Harvest. This one here that says Coffee, Tea, and More is Kopi King, which is one from Ori Games. And then, like I showed you guys, I have Expeditions, Chronologic, which is a deduction game that I'm excited about, Dice Hospital, ER Emergency Roll, Loco Moco, which looks super cute, and then these ones on the side here, which are Roman Roll, Your Best Life, as well as Noctiluca. So those are all of the games that I'm hoping to play solo within the next, 2 to 3 months, probably. Hopefully I can get them all played. So definitely let me know down in the comments which ones of these you want to see most me play solo in one of the solo Sunday kind of vlogs. I'll give you guys a good look there at all the games, but let me know which ones you guys want me to play solo most. All right, people, so I'm going to finish up the video today by just going through my collection and just doing a quick reorganization. Like I said, I initially was thinking about calling some stuff, but I don't think I'm going to, because I'm going to have more shelves soon, within like the next month or two. So yeah, I don't really need to get rid of games. I just, as of right now, don't have any shelves to put them on. So I think I'm just going to reorganize some things and then maybe put some games that aren't super like needs to be played right now, maybe in my guest bedroom or something, until I have those shelves to put them on. So let's do some reorganizing, shall we? Hello friends and good morning. Welcome back to the next day of the vlog. Like I told you guys, I was anticipating some packages arriving today and they have indeed arrived. So we have a smaller one and a larger one. I am going to open these up and see what games we have here. They are both from Flat River Group, and Flat River Group is a distribution kind of company that works with publishers, and basically they have a live stream I think it's every 3 months, and out of that live stream they feature all of the games that the publishers that they work with are releasing within those 3 months, and then they ask which ones you would like to cover, if you wanted to cover any of them. And I was in the last live stream, I think it was on October 22nd, so I'm assuming these are some of those games. Honestly, that live stream didn't have a ton that I was super interested in. Because I have so many unplayed games, I've been trying to be super picky with the games that I accept. So yes, we have some games here to open up. We have a smaller one and a bigger one, like I said. I don't really remember the games that I accepted or asked or requested, so we will see what these are, and then you guys will have to let me know if you want to see me cover it, play it on stream, all of those things. Ooh, okay, I do remember this one. So this one is from Walnut, and this is actually a game that I saw on BGA. It is called Arctic. I actually really enjoy Ludonauts games. They recently came out with Archaeologic, which is like a deduction polyomino puzzle game that I really enjoyed. And this one here is create the longest possible sequence of animal cards, but also diversify and advance your totem animal towards the pack ice as far as you can. Manage your hand of cards well and use the powers of the animals wisely. The cards in this game are so pretty. It is 2 to 4 players, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to play this one solo, but I will figure out a time to play this one. It just sounds like a fun kind of card hand management game. You guys know that I love those types of games. And then we have this big box here, which, like I said, I honestly do not remember anything that's in here. So this kind of feels like Christmas. So that's fun. All right, what do we have? Oh, no freaking way. So it actually seems like some of the stuff that is in here are things that I requested a little bit ago. Only thing is I'm seeing this. Hopefully they sent the base game, because this is the Evergreen Pines and Cacti expansion. So I do not have the base game of Evergreen, but I really want to try out Evergreen. So they have sent over the expansion, but hopefully I will get the base game. If not in here, then in another package. We also have, like I told you guys, I did request for the base game of Ancient Knowledge because they did send over the expansion that had the solo mode. So I'm super excited about this one. Like I said, I have played this one already and I really enjoyed this multiplayer, so I'm super excited to play it solo. Maybe I might do a solo live stream of this one, or I will play it solo during one of my solo Sundays, because like I said, really enjoyed this multiplayer. So got Ancient Knowledge, and then we got, okay, so I do think I might have got the base game for Evergreen, which I'm very excited about. Yay! Okay, so there's 2 more in here. So we got, like I said, the base game for Evergreen. Oh, I've been really excited to play this one. So a huge thank you to Horrible Guild for sending this over, along with the expansion, also to Flat River Group, of course. But yeah, you guys will see that on the channel sometime soon. Evergreen has been one that I've been really wanting to try for a while. And then lastly, we have this one, which this is literally perfect for me. We have this game right here, which is Flower Fields. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. This looks absolutely beautiful. It just goes along with my vibe and my branding, so super excited for this one. It is a polyomino puzzle game, which if you've watched the channel before, you know I love, and it does play 1 to 4 players, so it does have a solo mode. So this was actually a very good haul. I am like extremely excited about all of these. So we got Evergreen with the expansion, we got Flower Fields, we got the base game of Ancient Knowledge, so now I can play the expansion, and then we have Arctic. So those are all the games, and I do actually think that that is going to be the video. So let me clean up my mess and then we will end off the vlog. All right, friends, so that is going to be everything for today's vlog. I'm actually gonna go and sit down and edit this one because, fun fact, I'm filming this on Monday morning and this video is going to go up on Monday. So hopefully you guys are having a good Monday if you're watching this when it uploads. I'm super excited to do more of these videos on the channel. Please let me know down in the comment section what games you guys want me to play in a future Solo Sunday vlog so I know which ones to prioritize, and I will probably see you guys in one of those within the next few weeks. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Remember, you are somebody's reason to smile, and I will see you in the next board game video. Bye, friends.